like they are off.
Oh, we're behind.
We're so far behind.
We're behind. Times. Well, I already seen a pretty diverse start here. Technolink seems to be taking out the uncle route that I know some people do like to do to try to get some quick influx of items before heading off to Kakariko.
It looks like Scarlet, she's going straight to Lost Woods, doing the early Lost Woods play, while Humbug and ETM is going to check Graveyard Ledge to see if everything is good. 20 rupees on Uncle.
I hear a lot of bushes being thrown right now.
So we're sorry for the technical issues. Hopefully, we're being told it's getting fixed. So I see bombs in Thieves' Hideout. And Technolink, I think, is going ahead and doing early Hyrule Dungeon. Wonder if Technolink got a sword somewhere.
Oh yeah, usually if you start at Uncle, you don't usually have the resources to go down to the castle there, but hey, if you've got the means to, why not?
Alright, so it does look like Techno has a sword. I didn't see anything in Blind's Hideout, but now Twitch is frozen. Being told by chat, our favorite third commentator, that Fire Rod is in Blind's Hideout.
Nice early game weapon. If they manage to find the magic to use it, it can get pretty expensive early on.
Also makes Dark World riding a little bit nicer, being able to go straight to the back of Skull Woods. Welcome to the Speed Gaming Radio Show.
We need to get some of those old-time filters on our voices here.
Talk about controversial 1960 subjects. Alright, so we are researching what's going on.
Yeah, we're going. Just enjoy our play-by-play until now of what we're... Well, what do you think's going on based on what you can hear?
Well, we've done all the Kakariko checks by now. Hopefully we found at least a glove. Maybe a lamp?
Ledge hopping. Where are there so many ledges that early on?
That's going down towards race game.
Would be, huh? Probably taking a peek at the race game, deciding if they want to Oh, I hear the bomb throw.
Yep, yep.
I think.
This is race game. Yep, race game.
Oh, I hear.
So somebody's at race game.
Yeah, I hear that sword slashing. Nice, you can have this trash. Oh, instead of saving quitting, they're continuing to walk. Maybe they got the shovel somewhere?
So yeah, that's the only way. That's the only reason why I think they will continue. Or it was the boots, and they're double backing for library.
Hmm.
Oh, everything's on black screen. Why didn't we get the lamp? We can't do dark commentary. Oh,
Oh, I see a bird here. Okay, we do have a flute. Very nice.
I know one of our trackers, Professor Renderer, is checking everyone's personal streams to push some buttons. So
Hmm.
once this is fixed, we're... Oh! They're playing! Hey!
Ooh, there we go. All right. I did see the Bombos medallion on the desert ledge, so that'll be nice to keep in mind. Really
Looks
quick
like
check there to see what's up there.
Looks like the issue was with Scarlet, unfortunately, being restreamed at much higher quality. So unfortunately, we did pull her. So now that's the empty Triforce corner.
Technolink does appear to have a hook shot as well, so that's actually super quick East Death Mountain access. Well, a lot of extra items up there. Runners might be clearing out the southern edge of Hyrule first, though, just to see if we get like a hammer to maybe go up and clear Hera as well, because it takes, not a small amount of time to retrace back towards East Death Mountain.
Oh, for sure, for sure. You would like to go ahead and do hair up there as well. Hopefully, we got a map check, so we know what's up there. Low health though. Main Mortem Cave. Ooh, Glove is damn, but Main Mortem Cave with bombs, rupees, arrows, more rupees. Okay, it was just the money cave.
Edium is rocking that Master Sword already. Not going to have too many combat issues early on at all. And the Sword Beams definitely helps for being able to clear these early kill rooms.
Extra safety is really nice when you only have 3 hearts, so. Which is something you gotta be really careful about around these crabs, because that's 2 hearts of damage if you get nudged by one.
I'm curious on Technolink's routing, because, yeah, it seemed like you already did South Shore and such before coming all the way to Kakariko, so I was curious what made them, go down there before coming up here, but, well, gonna be well rewarded with that flute, presumably.
Yes, yes. Humbug found Hookshot and Ice Rock Cave. So it looks like Technolink tried to do the Kakariko skip and did not find enough progression outside of Kakariko, so now it has to do Kakariko.
Right, Humbug gonna be our first play to check out the back of Escape here. Now with this fire rod in hand, if we get a small key such as that one, we can traverse down to the Dark Cross via our fire rod. Should make it fairly easy to traverse.
One of the nice new logic quality of life things. Fire rod rooms are in logic if you have. Well, I mean, torch rooms are in logic if you have fire rod, so you don't need to have lamp. And a Guinness check from Metium.
Alright, Humbug gonna be grabbing this dark room chest. Hopefully we'll light it up first so we can be sure to see it. Ooh! Not
Nice
bad.
find. That's a real nice find.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be seeing Eastern Palace here in a second, having, fire rod to make that not scary at all.
Well, it's in full logic.
Yeah.
The only thing not in logic is the vanilla big key chest, but the one dark room separating the main bit from the Armos can be done with the Fire Rod. So yeah, and it's the only crystal in Light World, so that's not that bad to play.
Yeah, why not tackle it right now? It's exactly what Humbug's gonna go do. And if the runners haven't been to Sahasrahla quite yet, which is pretty typical, I'd think, it'll be a very easy check right after Eastern Palace here. Luckily, having the gloves to take this little shortcut.
Eastern is technically this whole area is 6 items between the dungeons to Rashla, so it's not a bad IM dense location for early game when you're still looking for progression. We can now see what's on race game.
Maybe that was the flute.
Makes sense, because they were still walking after they got out of here. So, yeah.
Ah.
Look at us. So much experience. We can commentate this game blindfolded. Just by listening to what they're doing.
All right, Eddie will be well rewarded with their bow as well, and will, I don't know, I'd guess make the same decision. Eastern, sorry, gosh, is a lot more attractive than Eastern Death Mountain right now, in my opinion.
Well, and technically, oh no, actually, Death Mountain's in Logic too. So, the flute, yeah. Old Man's not in Logic, but everything else is. Technically, activates the flute, so this is your one chance to get the 07 in chat now. Because everyone else has activated it.
Humbug making use of that Master Sword to make that Stalfos room just a little quicker. If you happen to have full health there, you can sword beam them quite easily without having to walk around with the pots.
I have not been counting items in Easterns. There might be something in the vanilla Big Key chest. But we're just finding more arrows. Kind of?
We're gonna find out. Yeah, kinda.
Vanilla sprinkles?
Sprinkles just seem kind of bland unless they're colorful, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
But, like,
that's
you
the
get,
whole
like,
purpose of them.
But if you get like a chocolate cupcake with chocolate icing and put a little bit of vanilla sprinkles on it.
The contrast is nice, yes.
Welcome to Food Talk on SG. Alright, so Technolink is doing the Death Mountain play. So we'll see where who's making the brighter play, either the Eastern players or Technolink. Low health still. Half magic, that's nice.
Oh wow, yeah, definitely worthwhile.
Really nice to have super early, especially since it's very likely that Ice Palace and TR will be crystals. Having that extra bit of magic for those dungeons is something you just like to have.
I'm surprised that... Wait, did Technolink get the bow?
Oh, I don't think so.
Were they in Dark Escape?
Well,
I could've...
they did Hyrule Dungeon their first play, so I think there's a sword on Uncle, or not Uncle, but like Uncle's chest. Another sword was in Blind's hideout, where that's where our Master Sword is right now. And so I think Techno decided, hey, I just got early sword, let's go ahead and do Hyrule Dungeon, and had no way to do Dark Cross. So that could actually turn and bite Technolink if they forget about it. But we do find the Ice Rod in Paradox Cave.
It's always great to see a nice, easy ice rod like that. Can be one of the worst items to search for near the ending of a seed, but hey, why not have it for free? Nothing on Armos Nights though.
Oh, Technolink finds Hammer and Blue Mail in the top part on oh! This gets the Dark World package in Paradox Cave. Got Moon Pearl Hammer and a Blue Mail.
Now is when you make the decision, oh man, do I go do Pendant Hera at all? Just got Dark World access, but Hera is right here.
Claims? I mean, Hera's not that big of a dungeon. Plus, we do have the tools to Harapot to make things just a little bit nicer. I wouldn't blame him for the play if there's nothing there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he does it either. You know?
Yeah, no, I agree with you. It's not too far out of the way for, you know, two fairly quick items. Yeah,
Get
but it
lucky
is just still.
without having to fight Moldorm. I mean,
Yeah, good luck with that one. I guess having the book and the Master Sword makes this a little more attractive as well, right?
then you get the free Ether tablet check here. Which is the Rid. All right, so went from Green Mail to Rid Mail in less than a minute.
Hey, if you can play super reckless now for this small detour, I think that's fine.
Yeah, he efficient. I cannot even say that word right now. He basically quadrupled his health in a minute. So Humbug and ETM are now doing their. Will probably be doing their Deathmount plays now. Second Link has a little bit of a lead, but is down in Crystal. Ooh, that mushroom. That could be something.
Yeah, the flute doesn't make that too bad to go do. I have a nice Armos fight from Medium there. That was good. I don't know anything about Harapod. Is this the setup for it?
Yeah, so you basically bomb and then you hook shot and you like clip into the pot so you fall into it. So you're in a fairy room and you teleport to the floor beneath Moldor.
Okay, sure.
So technically, like, if you wanted that room normally, you had to set up a drop through like all the floors.
Yeah. Through that little top hole there.
Oh, second item right there. So we found both items.
Not a bad time save then, yeah.
Yeah, Techno's going to go ahead and go for it.
This is I don't know. This is an interesting decision here. This is spending a lot of time. I mean, a lot of time, not really, right? Because it's just Moldorm, but
Couple minutes.
This is
dungeon, and if this.
Well, I just mean like the boss fight itself, right? Because if it's not the green pendant and it's, you know, a pendant at all, there's really little reason to come up here to fight Moldorm. This is like just an extreme situation. Oh, accidentally got a poke there. This is an extreme like safety play situation, actually coming up here to fight the boss. Or maybe they just wanted full magic. I don't know.
Well, you get the magic refill, of course, as you just said, but you also kind of get. I mean, you were in this dungeon anyway. You found the mushroom that could turn into anything, and then, you know, I mean, if this turns out to be a pet seed, now you're one dungeon closer to it. So
Yeah, but it's gambling on that extreme unlikeliness. But well, I guess we'll see how it plays out.
Ice Rock Cave. We saw once we fixed everything, Hoshak was in Ice Rock Cave. So.
Right, the other two players entering the mountain area now is Technolink. Will be exiting it soon after checking this last item here in the Spiral Cave. Well, presumably, well, I don't know. Eastern Palace is. Oh wait, Technolink doesn't have the bow yet.
Yeah, no. I mean, now that we have Dark World access, Technolink may find the other bow and be okay. If not, Technolink may be. It might be an hour before Technolink goes towards Dark Cross.
I don't know. At least there's another bow in the pool. That'll be out there just in case.
Another nice thing with V31. Even if you mess up, you can still fix yourself.
Technically gonna be taking advantage of having the mushroom there to do a fake powder glitch. To be able to check, trying to find, oh gosh, what can I use to waste my magic? To be able to check this this magic bad item here without having the powder.
All right, I think I just fixed my mic here, so.
Whoa.
Yeah. I'm just reading chat, man. Last time I listened to Mind, I mean, Oh, that's a nice bottle. So we can now check Sick Kid for that bottle.
Yeah, that is the first bottle here. Gonna make a small detour before flying out.
Looks like Hum is also going. No, Hum is bailing out of Hera. So Hum basically did the same play Techno did, but moved on. Looks like ETM's also going to be getting that red mail.
All right,
Sick.
Humbug immediately heading over to the Dark World, and yeah, as you were saying, Sick Kid. Not a whole lot there though.
A little bit of love. I mean, thanks for visiting me.
It's a thought that counts. All right, there's our Dark World dungeon check. We have our green pendant up in Skull Woods, and our 5-6 crystals at Palace of Darkness and Turtle Rock. So luckily we did have that easy to find ice rod.
Oh yeah. But that also kind of tells me that there might not be any. Ooh, mushroom is lamp. Okay.
Oh wow.
But that tells me that there might not be anything in Pyramid Fair today, since TR is the most. Wow, flippers. Okay. Hive Cave started with flippers, some money, some hearts. That's our 5th heart, by the way. More money, and more money.
Nice.
I'll say Rich Gold Digger's Cave that time.
Can't believe you'd go in there and steal that guy's stash.
But it also came with flippers, so Hive Cave coming out big still. ETM decided to not even go up to get that mushroom. I mean, lamp is nice to have, but not one of the things that I would say is extremely important. And technically, he's going to get that bow now with the lamp.
Very nice. Edium did end up picking up the mushroom. The mushroom was in the first floor, so it was actually super simple to pick up.
Oh yeah, that's right. My bad. So Edium got the mushroom, did not get the piece of heart that was in the big chest. That's my bad.
Humbug deciding to route up from Hype Cave and checking out the pyramid to find our second shield. I guess our third shield, because the Technolink has the fire shield already. And it's going to be waltzing over to Palace of Darkness. We can full clear it via some darkroom navigation here, but when you know it's a important crystal, why not knock it out right now? I mean,
Yeah.
have every means to do so.
I think Humbug also got that mushroom, so I mean, technically, all in logic because we know the lamp is there. Humbug doesn't know the lamp is there, but still nice to have.
We have very major divergence going on here. Edium deciding to take the northwestern Dark World portal here at Kakariko. Probably going to be tackling Skullwoods and Thievestown first, while Technolink is playing a little bit of catch up with heading to Eastern Palace here in a moment. Oh, don't pick up the bomb! Oh, Edium is actually coming up here to check the pedestal first before making a decision where to hop in the Dark World.
Just a little piece of love. That's all that is. Technically, actually, Ped was in logic because we had logical access to beat all 3 dungeons that had pendants. So
yeah, as long as we can finish up Desert Palace, I suppose that would have been true. But so I guess that would fuel the need to go check it right away, right? Like if that was a required item, I guarantee you Edium would go check out Desert right now to figure out if boots were needed.
Yep. No, so if that was like a a lift upgrade or something like that, or a medallion or even boots. I mean, you see boots there, then you're instantly thinking maybe the other lift upgrades in Bonk Rocks,
All right, Humbug getting into Palace of Darkness here. It is good to note that we actually are, I say we, but of course I mean the runners, not me. We're all in this together, chat. It's all of us collectively trying to figure this thing out together. That's why we say we.
We, yes.
We, all of us, are trying to solve this together. Anyway, we're just we are actually just the Titansmiths away from actually being able to probably clear Turtle Rock.
Yeah, we have everything needed for Turtle Rock. 5 Arturo Rock is something I never want to do, even on Red now.
That does sound pretty scary, especially like without the tempered sword, right? Master Sword is okay and all, but maybe not with that amount of health. Humbug does have 2 of the medallions, and we actually do know where the Bombos medallion is. It's on the desert ledge. Everyone has access to it right now with that book. So if it does come down to that,
so we're
definitely know it is.
So we're just down to lift upgrade actually from Go mode then. Maybe boots.
We will need to find the mirror.
Oh, that's right too. I always forget about the mirror.
That's okay. I too don't like looking in the mirrors, so I tend to forget they exist.
Oh man.
Right, Humbug, having the big key already and an additional small key, will opt to do the hammer yump here. Has a nice quick setup. Saves us a little bit of time, especially not having the mirror to get out of the dungeon quickly.
Thinking Link's about ready to get a nice mana refill once they get this half magic.
Right. One of the items in the Dark Maze was just 300 rupees, as if we needed even more. But actually a pretty nice bomb refill, considering Humbug was pretty low on bombs. There are... oh, well, okay, there's an 8 bomb drop.
I mean, Humbug still needs, 110 rupees for Bills of Outcast plus Zora money, so we now have enough money to still buy, like, a blue potion after everything's said and done, if we spend all the money, so it's nice. Nice to have.
If they even find a bottle.
Especially if we're going to be at 5 hearts for a while.
Yeah. It always feels a little lame using a health potion when you have this small amount of max health, but sometimes you just need to. Alright, this is the last chest. Oh no, they didn't check the vanilla, the big key. Oh wow, there is the mirror. Okay. Hey.
Let me just say I was predicting the future 5 minutes ago when I said we were just minutes away from go mode.
Gotcha. You meant after this dungeon.
Yeah.
I see.
I mean, of course, we'll be in like 21, 22 boots mode. But
Humbug still needs to find Samaria? Yeah, that might have actually been in the castle. Because I think the sword was in Link's
Uncle's
house.
chest. Oh no, sword was in Link's house. Never mind. You're right.
So that stands to reason for me that Samaria would be somewhere in the castle area. Which seems a little unfortunate for our other 2 players who don't have it. Because when you have this much Dark World access, castle is really low on your priority list, in my opinion.
Plus, since you already found Bow in a castle check, you're like, there's
no way it has 2 things. There's no way there's 2 items here, right? Yeah. No way. Wow, technically hasn't even been out into the dam yet. Holy moly. There must have been some wild routing that we didn't catch. Wait, does that mean there was a glove in the dam, right? Oh, Technolink. Yeah. Oh, okay. The tracker was just wrong, assuming that Technolink had it already. I see. I thought he was about to find Mitz for a second. I was like, whoa, there was a glove in the castle too.
You gotta remember, we spent 10 minutes of the scene not knowing what was going on.
Yeah. No, it's definitely understandable. That's okay. Now Technolink has a glove. That would explain their routing to Eastern Palace going around and not straight up. It all makes sense now. Humbug giving us a Helmasaur fight here. I'd say he's low on health, but everyone's kind of low on health. Thankfully, the red male is going to still make this fairly safe.
Going for arrow strats, okay. And that's a dead Helmstar. So both ETM and Humbug gain their second crystal. ETM is now going to finish off the rest of the dungeon to get their mirror. Do you go ahead and do Swamp Palace? I mean, 6 checks?
Yeah, I think that'd be a great idea. The remaining crystal dungeons seem like very attractive options right now for me.
So Swamp 6 checks. You'll likely get a sword there, as, you know, our good friend Will J. Bradley always like to say.
Of this tradition. All right, looks like Technolink's routing up the Dark World here. I think might also be doing the pyramid into pod play. Presuming they don't like go up and check catfish or anything. I mean, Palace of Darkness. Well, why not go do a crystal dungeon when you have everything to clear right now? So I think we're gonna be orphaning catfish pretty hard right now.
It always feels bad when catfish has something important and you just orphan it until the last possible minute.
Oh yeah.
Technolink is going for the mirror shield. Okay. Yeah, let's just max out the equipment real fast.
With Turtle Rock on the horizon and no boots in sight, why not just brain dead walk through the lasers on the laser bridge? Who knows? I don't know.
I mean, it also helps with blind. You just have a bigger shield to block the fireballs.
Does it actually have like a bigger hitbox?
I don't know. I'm just trying to make this
make it into a good decision. Okay, I see. It's certainly visually bigger. I'll give you that. I'm not sure if like functionality it's the same size or not.
Okay, now we're getting to some personal information here.
How big do you like your shields? Me, I am very fond of any game that lets you like dual wield shields and just make like a tower of yourself. Does Dark Souls let you do that? I've never played one. It doesn't? That's actually disappointing. There has to be games out there that let you dual wield shields as like a main form of like character class or something.
I mean, there's like some games that has like those shields with pointed ends, like that are blades, and people you can block with them and stuff. And not
yeah, like shield bash with a giant spike. That sounds awesome. Okay, anyway, Edium's going to be our first player up in the northwestern Dark World. Despite having access to this area for a while, no one's actually been up here yet. There's been some extra attractive options elsewhere. So there's a pretty good chunk of stuff up here, but Humbug is in an additional crystal dungeon right now in Swamp Palace.
So the random reward and the actual reward was the same in that chess game.
Nice.
I love when that happens. It was 50 rupees for both.
There's an NPC that attacks you with dual wield. That's awesome. All right, I'm down for this.
Yeah, you could do real shields in Final Fantasy 2.
Yeah, after getting sword chucks in the first game, you can have shield chucks in the second.
Oh my goodness. Good old 8-bit theater. I miss that comic. Welcome to Corneria. Welcome to Corneria.
How have I never seen shield chucks before?
So Humbug is doing the bomb diver down. We're skipping left side swamp. I'm moving back to the game. Big key, and what we like to call the swimming pool now. Oh, ATM found a whole heart container in Thieves Town.
Oh wow! I haven't seen really one of those yet.
Man, what's it like to have a whole heart? Fun fact, I used to be part of a voice acting group that voice acted like 70% of 8-bit theater. And like the dude who ran it, they got so bored after a while, and it's like, we only have 300 issues left to No, I'm disbanding the whole group.
Oh no.
Oh, cool. It will never work. Oh my goodness. I love the community here at Speed Gaming.
All right, Humbug onto Argus here. Doing a pretty good job of hooking 2 puffs and swinging, or doing the spin. Usually, whenever I try this, I always, accidentally hook the same puff twice and then just kind of
Yeah, I mean,
aimlessly poke the one. But no, Humbug did a pretty good job there.
alright, so Techno now has the mirror. Humbug is having a hard time getting the Ice Rod quick kill on Argus. Just keeps on missing.
Oh no. Dude,
Feels
Ice Rod's
bad.
impossible to hit with, I swear. There was not anything too special here, was there? In Swamp.
We didn't do left side, so we don't fully know.
Okay.
I mean, right now the only thing we're really hoping to see is swords and mitts. But we'll see if Hum decides to do left side swamp next.
Yes, okay. I'm predicting 2 heart containers. Which may actually be welcome, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, just with 5 hearts, any heart container is like, oh, thank you. I mean, Iris Esothesis, swagged on everyone during SMZ3, where she did Ganon's Tower 5 heart scream mail without getting hit once.
Nice.
So, I mean, these runners could probably be on that skill level.
Yeah, actually, thinking about it, actually, one of the 2 safety items in Cape or Burna would actually be pretty useful, I think, in this situation, especially having half magic already.
Oh, yeah. Just being able to use your sword with the cape on V and the puffs, because you're getting bombos before you're going to Ice Palace for sure. ATM gets the script down on blind, and that's the 3rd crystal for ATM.
Close enough.
For another bottle. We're now up to 3 bottles, I think, on the ATM side, because there was another bottle in Thieves Sound.
Nice. Alright, and you're probably gonna finish looping around the Dark World here, though I'm not sure which loop they will take. The mirror makes me want to go north a little bit to check Graveyard, but there's also, the digging game and the
I think you go south. There's more iron south.
Yeah, I guess the digging game, the Stumpy, and the South of Grove Ledge are all down there that are available.
I mean, we had Cape or Boots. I say the North play would be better because you have the mirror and stuff like that, but
Right. Eyes on Humbug in the lower right here. We're going to actually figure out what we have on the right side of Swamp. It is the Titans mids.
all right. So Humbug, we the viewers are in no mode. Humbug needs to get into Hyrule Dungeon to get the Samaria for go mode.
Yeah, that's pretty great. Not a bad potential go mode time here, but man, Hyrule Castle's like super not not on the cards right now. There's so much other stuff that I feel like would be. Well, I mean, that's how I would play, right? I'd be the idiot that saves Hyrule Castle for the very last location. We'll see if anyone else is also that same type of idiot.
Yeah, I mean, you're expecting Samaria to be on a very late, spear now that you're in almost go mode, one item go mode.
It would be really convenient to check with the big bomb, but unfortunately, Hyrule or what's that dungeon? Turtle Rock is one of the red crystals.
Yeah. But so now we're going to check Meyer. Humbug may dip Meyer actually, because that's where Samaria the
Ooh,
cave
yeah.
is found. Yeah.
Might actually poke into desert first, maybe, if it does end up being... Okay, well, yeah, no reason to check the medallion because Humbug actually knows where Vamos is. We'll be grabbing it here shortly, presumably.
Oh, there's Simper.
Hey! All
Always
right,
a,
that's... Yeah,
always a
very...
welcome sight.
That's super great. Technolink is walking out of the Palace of Darkness area, which is kind of a bit of a haul. There's only a couple special circumstances where I feel like this is actually what you want to do. But I think this is one of them. I think this will be a catfish check into the Zora area, which I don't think we've actually seen yet.
No, no one's gone to Zora yet. Technically, can also double back and do Graveyard Ledge this way and check Bumper Ledge before going into like Skull
Oh
Woods.
yeah, if you've already come this far, why not go the entire way?
Okay, you have 5 hearts. I would have grabbed that with the mirror. So I think ATM is now going to do the Swamp Palace play. Will probably also be in one IM go mode too.
Oh yeah, if you're coming down to Hype Cave and have everything to do Swamp Palace, I don't see any reason not to go right in.
Link gets 50 from Catfish, and now we get to check Waterfall, Zora Legend, Zora. Which we know will not be much. We're looking for the last sword, basically, for any kind of, I guess, heart containers too.
Yeah, the boots would always be welcome. I would take those, even if they don't unlock anything.
Gotta go fast. And there's another 20 on Zora Ledge. And Humbug is doing Super Bunny Hookshot Cave right now.
Yeah, I guess if Samaria is here, right, you are set.
Humbug didn't go and get Bombos, I don't think.
Oh. Yeah, that is interesting.
Magic powder.
I mean,
Okay.
it's a nice consolation prize, I guess, but it's not really... Considering Technolink has already done fake powder, it's kind of whatever.
I mean, you're still at 5 hearts. You know, if you know where all the anti-fairies are, and you're getting hit enough, I mean, it's kind of decent safety.
It's better than 10 arrows, that's for sure.
I feel like we're going to go into Ganon's Tower with like 6 hearts and get into the Ganon fight with 13.
You're gonna find that
all the
many
heart
looking for the
containers-
key.
Yeah. Nothing in Hookshot Cave.
This is just mirroring away. Oh, did he actually not check Spiral Cave up here initially? Guess not.
No, Technolink did. We'll see. We'll see
Actually,
if BTM decides to left side.
Humbug is actually fairly low on health here, which is weird to say that you might die in Spiral Cave here with the red mail, but man, this low effective health, it's fine.
That's where the second shield was.
Alright, Technolink headed into Thieves Town. I'm not going to find too much here, except more bottles. Edium checking out the left side of Swamp Palace. Gonna be grabbing those mitts here shortly. So Humbug's about to get the lamp.
ATM's also going to be doing Bomb Diver Down.
Alright, on the left side of Swamp. I forgot where we were in the dungeon.
And we have been playing so many fun glitches in Link to the Past over the last couple years. Like, if this continues on and Techno Link decides to go into Swamp Palace, Techno Link could be the first person in Go mode.
Oh yeah, for sure. This Dark World loop all the way down there is actually going to be pretty nice to be able to route all that in together.
Yeah, now ATM's in one-time Go mode. Like, when do you, like, you think you're this late in the spear checks, not knowing that, you know, Kane was like a spear 1 or spear 2 check. Like, when do you just start thinking in your mind, what if this is in Hyrule?
I probably would check Meyer first. That's how desperate I would get. Luckily, I don't have to make that decision today. But I'm also the person, I'm one of those players that starts at Uncle. So having that sword right away, I feel like I might have, gone down to the castle. I'm just guessing what I would do. I don't know. Who knows if that's actually how you feel at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, you have the added ability of, you know, instant hindsight because we know where all the items are basically so far. But that's the best part about Rando, though. Like, you know,
Oh, yeah.
everyone has their own pathways, and sometimes your pathway doesn't pay out. Like, so doing the Kakariko loop this time around sort of paid out, but not really. Techno doing the Uncle loop is probably going to pay out for him because of that cane. I mean, I commentated the SMZ3 last night, and someone completely skipped the entire section of Super Metroid, and it had like 5 Go mode items in it.
Oh, no.
Until the very last minute. Like, one of the players finished over an hour before the other player because of all the items in that one location. But hey, we're about 47 minutes in. Don't forget to give all the runners a follow, including Scarlet. Unfortunately, we had to cut Scarlet out due to some mishaps between her streams and our restream.
The Tempered Sword makes Argus fight so much easier. Much less technical in the movements you have to do here. And all it takes is 2 spins. No fancy ice rod into spin maneuvers you have to do there. As fun as it is. It is very satisfying being able to, shoot him twice with a rod and then spin to take him out in one cycle. But if you don't get it, you're just, losing time from having to menu to that item and all. Alright, Technolink gonna hop into the blind fight here. Shouldn't be too bad. Has a nice mirror shield, which may or may not be bigger than the fire shield.
We could do that testing now.
Oh, well. I would say no.
Oh wait, it just blocked like 3 fireballs. 4. Unfortunately, it does not block entire bodies. So if you run into blind, it does not help out the shield at all.
Those fireballs do always do a full heart regardless of the armor you're on, so it can get a little scary here with low maximum health. But it doesn't have too much of an issue. You can get through it. Alright, we'll see if Humbug fares a little better. Our other 2 racers had slightly mistimed blind scripts. So let's see how it's done, Humbug.
And Humbug is just Neo right now from the Matrix.
There you go.
Woof!
Everything goes the same way. As long as you do the same thing, it's that easy. All right, we'll see if Edium decides to actually dip in the mire here. I would assume not. Most likely not. There's so much other stuff you can go do before heading into mire for Samaria.
So I think there was 2 biles in Thieves Town and 1 bile on Magic Bat so far as our confirmed biles. Then we're getting Graver Legend out from Techno. ETM gets the final medallion.
Really, desert is the front of desert here. It's really quick. I'm actually surprised Edium decided to skip out on it completely right now. Like front of desert is faster than Hera checks for me.
Yeah,
It's super quick.
Desert's like the smallest dungeon in our reality. Especially if I have boots.
Which is curious because it's like one of the biggest ones in physical presence on the map.
Well,
why is it so tiny?
you played Between Worlds, right?
Yes, a long time ago I did.
Yeah, they decided to have the entire bomb left corner of the map for a boss fight.
right.
Yeah, so yeah, it is the biggest dungeon on the map. I need to play that again.
I played it on release, but not since then.
Same.
I was,
second though.
dude, I was one of those idiots that never got the boots.
Oh yeah, because you had to skill. Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you had to bop the guy from show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't get the boots until after I beat the game, and they were like, "Oh yeah, this is how you get the boots." Oh.
I felt a little bit silly, but I also felt very conditioned by this game.
Yeah, because you don't need to catch that guy in this game, and you have to have the boots to catch that guy in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we're in Ice Palace now. No Kane, so ETM is going to do the good old-fashioned bomb jump.
Fine, I approve of not literally walking through walls.
That makes Ice Palace so much nicer. The 3 items here are up for grabs. I think Technolink's about ready to do Swamp. We'll be in go mode, actually, if Technolink decides to check left side.
If that is the case, I'd be curious if Technolink actually ends up finding another sword or not.
Yeah, we know where the third sword is in K45, so...
Which, honestly... Oh, well, no. I guess if you get the mitts here, you're definitely not routing up that way. You're just going.
I mean, I guess the hope would be to find sword, like in TR or on a boss or Gaines Tower.
Yeah, that's what it's going to probably end up being, I think.
Because no one likes doing the 32 spin, the 52 spins, I mean.
Nice pin gated room. Blacksmith's not paying out well for Humbug. Whoa. Okay. Eddie misses a cool little spin trick there you can do, but does manage to get down before getting firebarred.
Well, first I am just more money. Like, how much do you think 1,600 gems will weigh in your pocket? 1,700 gems, my bad.
A substantial amount. Probably not any more than all the equipment he's already carrying around.
Do you have you ever heard that Starbomb song? The third one based off of Wind Waker?
I have not.
It's basically the ship from Wind Waker giving Link more and more equipment until he literally just gets crushed by it all. And like at the start of the song, the ship points out, yeah, you can only carry 87 things, and if you count all the items of the song, once it gets to 88, it kills Link.
Oh no.
Yeah. An oversized used Q-tip.
Edium does find the boots here in the ice chest of Ice Palace.
Someone predicted that, or someone is watching the stream and spoiling us, which is a no.
I not sure if Technolink will end up getting those. There's no reason, I don't think, that Technolink will end up finding those.
Yeah, it's not even in the way. Oh, Kane on. Humbug is in go mode.
Oh,
Kane was on man under the bridge.
How the heck? How did Technolink manage to route that in?
I mean,
start there.
Okay, so I said before, Technolink did the Kakariko skip. We didn't see him do the skip because we were in that weird limbo for 10 minutes.
Is that what happened after getting, like, you got the hook shot out of Ice Rod Cave? Is that what you said? Is that where it was? And then just walked back and did it?
Yeah, fake flipper.
Okay. Well, this changes a little couple things. That is much more likely to be found than Hyrule Castle, in my opinion.
I mean, I think ETM will go straight there after getting out of Ice Palace.
Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense, actually. Okay.
Yeah,
okay, well, this is going to get a lot closer than I originally anticipated. Yeah, Eddie might be sad he fully cleared Ice Palace, but man, you got the boots out of it, so...
So Technolink's now in go mode. Okay, so... Here's the icebreaker.
I don't really watch this glitch that much. This is how it's done.
Yeah, it's usually a bit faster. Basically, you kind of clip yourself into that wall and you use the cane to push you all the way through it. Because, you know, the cane does weird things to solid objects in dungeons.
Alright. We'll keep personal opinions aside. Eddie, I'm actually looking a little low here in the health department, but does have a green potion, so we'll be able to fire fire rod shots from afar to stay safe. No problem. Well, okay, there was a little bit of a problem, but it was fixed.
And that's crystal number 5. So ETM, you have to assume this is just going to mirror and start doing flipper checks now.
Yeah, I would certainly hope so.
Considering the next 2 dungeons require the cane, you can half hope. And so the flippers was pretty late in the spirit checks too.
Yeah,
yep.
It was in the hype cave, wasn't it? Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oh, do not orphan hobo, please. Oh no. Alright, how about hopping down to Gold Stair now? Hopefully have a little bit of a safer fight. This Technolink is on to Argus. Doing the single pull, double slash. If it works for you, do whatever you need to do.
So what's faster? Single pull, double slash, or single pull, switch to hammer?
There's no way switching to hammer is faster in any capacity. Maybe if you had fighter sword. But even then with fighter sword, you can spin 2. Right, I think.
I don't know. I don't race this enough to being knowledgeable in like the faster ways.
We don't play Zelda. What are you talking about?
I just commentate. I have fun watching people much better than me do this stuff.
I haven't raced one of these in actually a while. I played one not too long ago, but I actually haven't raced one in a super long time.
So Humbug is going straight into Meyer.
Adium checked the Zora stuff and pieced out. Did not go check the hobo. Uh-oh.
Bought the potion. Both Humbug and Techno did not get the boots and Ice Palace, though. So, I mean, ETM still has that advantage and could actually probably... Oh, ETM's going for King's Tomb.
You really don't see people jump in that water. Like, at all. So I was too curious. Where the heck is he going?
Oh, Technolink has an Ice Palace set. I'm a dumps. Could still probably get boots, but it's in go mode, so, I mean...
Yeah, I don't think there's any. In any world, I see Technolink getting these boots. Except multi-world. I would think they would get boots in multi-world. But that's the only world. Okay, maybe if they're also required for Ganon's Tower Torch. But those are the only two worlds. Flute to 8. That's definitely not 8. Alright, we're checking the East Death Mountain. Humbug going into the depths of Misery Mire, looking for that big key.
Could...
As fast as go moding dungeons is, you still have to find the big key in a lot of them.
Yeah, go mode Meyer and go mode TR sometimes. Sometimes you get the God Meyer, and you're very happy for that, but there's no go mode TR. There's a possibility you get to skip 1 room, 2 rooms in TR, and that's it.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to get lucky in Turtle Rock to where you'll be able to do that. Uh-oh. Still no big key. Is it on the left or is it on the right? Humbug is not doing that cutscene chest.
Do you blame him? I mean, it's the
I do
vanilla
not.
big key chest, so...
It's randomizer, right? Nothing's allowed to be in its normal spot.
And you're
Hey!
right!
And it wasn't.
Eventually, ETM will be pushed towards the man under the bridge. Eventually. Oh, hey, Humbug somehow got up to 10 hearts.
Nice. Wasn't expecting that.
Man, you can tell how much we've been paying attention. Last time I looked at Humbug's health, it was at 6. I mean, technically he's still at 6 now, but there's 4 black hearts behind it. Those black hearts, man.
Okay, Edim is making a special trip up to Catfish, so maybe with any luck this could be a mirror and then swim up to Hobo, I guess? Oh wait, no, you can actually just check Hobo right here. That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah, and that'll be Gomo for ETM.
I completely forgot that this little ledge was here.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, it's so rarely useful.
I mean, I forget about the mirror too, so I mean, it's simple to forget about the mirror locations.
Immediately getting that flute out, we are going to 6 and finish up these dungeons here. Technically on to Cold Stare without any more magic and just the Master's Sword. I think it's done enough damage to where... Oh, okay, yeah. It's over. I don't think we've still seen the medallion for Turtle Rock. If it happens to be Bombos, if we're gonna have a little special trip here, provided Humbug and Technolink still don't have it. Okay, Technolink definitely doesn't have it. Humbug playing this fight a little bit safe here. A lot of these things still really hurt on red mail.
I mean, this is technically the third to final dungeon, so you're expected to have, like, 12 hearts. Blue mail at least, but
Yeah.
still.
That lightning attack doesn't discriminate on armor either. It still always does 2 hearts.
But Humbug is now down to the last crystal. I mean, ETM is not that far behind from Humbug. It's one dungeon with boots. I mean, it just all comes down to execution, really, now between ETM and Humbug.
Okay, Humbug does have Bombos. Okay, they did end up picking it up. And Technolink just picked it up as well. So everyone does have it.
So it doesn't matter what TR is.
Mm-hmm.
So what? This isn't like a 2-minute separation between ETM and Humbug then?
2 minutes? I don't know. You gotta go down Meyer and fight Vitreous still.
Well, it depends if ETM decides to skip cutscene just too, I guess.
It's definitely a long one. Looks like the plan is to skip it.
And of course, Boots, the key could be on the torch, and Humbug, who skipped a lot of stuff, now has to be like, oh, where did I miss that hat?
I wasn't Bombos anyway. We were scared for nothing. I don't think anyone was actually worried.
Oh, wait, is that double vanilla medallions?
Oh, I guess it was, yeah.
Who would have thunk it?
I don't think at all.
Same. And that's why we're up here in the... See, I say random things to try and drive hype for the Twitch chat. Like, ETM's actually really close behind Humbug, considering they're in 2 separate dungeons right now. But it really is all about executions.
It's not an amount of time that a wrong decision in GT can't make up.
Yeah.
But I don't know
Or-
the usual routes of players, so I guess we'll see what it comes down to.
Ooh, ETM did Spooky, though, so that saves some time. Gotta love when Spooky's done. Especially, we're now nearing the spooky time.
Oh, it's true. It's almost Spookoween.
Oh man, I can't wait to see the Halloween randomizer. The last
Yeah.
one has been the last couple's been so good.
These festive randos are actually pretty slick. I do like them, yeah.
ETM have faster fight against they. Oh, did Humbug find another sword?
I see tempered.
I don't think Humbug went to K45. I could be completely wrong though.
I don't remember. I mean, it just did Vitreous, and I still don't remember from then.
Humbug's not dashing anytime soon.
Technolink is actually doing the cutscene chest, unfortunately. It will not be here. Oh, barely.
No, it is
Sweet
separate.
pest.
Where did he find it? Oh, Humbug is skipping the vanilla big key chest. Hopefully skipping laser bridge. This is the only thing you do in go mode that you hope you can save yourself one single room for. And then you also skip going on to the bridge. This is also risky because if you do take a death, you have to redo the whole dungeon instead of taking these like checkpoints. That's the nice thing about TR is there is quote unquote checkpoints in TR.
Mm-hmm. He's risking. Humbug is risking. Their is not checking the big chest, so it's kind of risking being able to find another small key down here to actually get to the boss.
Oh, yeah, no. So now we have to do the laser bridge, hoping for a small key there.
Trying to conserve as much health as possible. There are 2 hearts over here. This is a nice little pit stop if you're on the fire mover bridge. Gosh, the dark room with the conveyor belt thing.
Yep, the last dark room in the game.
What do you call that room?
I don't have an
I
actual
obviously
name.
don't have a name for it.
I don't have a name for it either.
Oh.
Oh. No one saw
Well,
that. No. Oh, actually, he did that.
Yeah, you get a lot of iframes if you actually fall into a pit, so it actually makes it super easy to skip that first one. Uh-oh, you need a key here in this last one.
I think this is guaranteed to be a key, because if the key was in that big key chest, you'd be trading a key for a key.
Well, you didn't check the big chest either.
Oh, I did not see him skip the big chest.
Yeah. Oh, uh-oh. One more shot like that. I think that might be... Well, I mean, we got the safety or whatever. Oh.
Yep.
Hey, bailed out. There you go.
Take a death. Take a death. Reset.
Yep, I think that's a great idea.
Oh, Technolink's the one that didn't check K45. Man. Feels like a Monday.
Don't get bounced at. All right. I think... Yeah, okay. He's a little too close to the edge there.
That awkward moment. It's like a Hanna-Barbera cartoon where you create the platform, then you look down, there's nothing beneath you.
You wave to the camera, hold up a sign that says, "Oh no," or "Bye bye."
Oops.
Oops, there you go.
Alright, down to the final hit and try next. After try next, all we gotta do is defeat Ganon. And you know what time it is.
I don't. It's like 2:15.
Oh, yeah, same. Well, we have to find a big key to get to Ganon. You know, in Ganon's Tower. So in chat, there's 22 locations. Put your guess in chat now. It's high noon. The winner will get to fill in the bottom left square somehow.
Oh, right. I was looking around thinking, what are you talking about? I'm just going to let that one slide, but no, you had it. You know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah, I point out SG's failings and turn it into a joke. It happens sometimes. If we can't laugh at ourselves, who can we laugh at?
That's true. I can laugh at these players. Look at these. Look at these silly
Fox,
heads not having the
Yoshi.
boots. God. Who put Dragonite in a Zelda game? I can't believe this. No, actually, Sprite's pretty good.
Humbug is going straight for it. Chest number 1 is the map. We're in go mode.
All right, that's it. Humbug looking quite poised to take this. I think even if left side here ends up being a bust, even if Edium checks right side first, I think Humbug will still have a bit of a lead here.
Just the game of execution now, though. Because neither runner has silvers.
Yeah, that's true.
So
see how comfortable they are working Ganon without it.
So the first 5 checks, no big key. Doing some Dark Magician strats to get over here to Hope Room. ETM is about ready to do their Trinix fight. 6 is just an arrow, and we get 300 rupees. We're up to 2,000 bucks now on the Humbug side.
Heck yeah. We're retiring after saving the world. It's going to be awesome.
Game timeshare, you know, opening up a little shop. Actually, that's the story of what's the Dark Link from Link Between Worlds. Just opens up a shop. Ravio.
Raviolio, yeah.
Yeah. There's a Link that saved the world and failed and decided to open up a shop in his house in the other world.
It's nice that they made an entire character around that fan theory. What if it's where you see YouTube videos, their thumbnails. What if Link didn't save Hyrule? Kept his 2,000 rupees for himself. XD.
Yeah, so actually, if VTM does a full left play, which no one rarely does anymore.
Really? Oh god. Okay. Am I that that behind on the times? God.
No, the last like 20 commentaries I've done, all I've seen is Dark Magician. If I want to see Dark Magician, I'll freaking rewatch the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, guys. Yeesh. I'm kidding. But again,
no, that's fine. Let's watch it. I want to see some Joey Wheeler.
Yo, Joey. Freaking rage. What's sad is the original Yu-Gi-Oh isn't even the best anime of the bunch. Don't at me.
My seed has no pathetic boots. Alright, Edium checking the quick 2 chests on the right, and presumably we'll be doing full left here, so actually caught up a lot of time in this case, since the big key does have to be over here.
It could still be Advanced Dark Magician.
Advanced, okay.
That's what it's called.
In what world is this considered advanced?
I don't know. I don't understand where someone thought this was a fast strategy to do right, left, right.
I would call this...
Oh, nope, he's getting out of here. Okay. I have not been counting. Okay.
There's the key.
So can someone in chat tell me what chest that was? So that was 8, 12, 13, 14, 18. Was that 18?
How many cards are in a Yu-Gi-Oh deck?
40 to 60.
4260, really?
Yeah.
Is it really that variable?
Yeah, I mean, you want to have a 40-card deck with a bunch of triples in it, but you can have up to 60.
I see.
I mean, the bigger the deck, the less likely you're going to get your cards you need, but then there's some decks that play around having, you know, like milling your entire deck to have a whole bunch of graveyard effects. Like, basically, you throw everything in the graveyard, and so you still have a big enough deck that you don't deck out, but now you can activate like 20 effects in the graveyard now.
That makes sense. It's a nice, I guess. Yeah, I was weirded out that it was so variable, but I guess it, makes sense in context.
Looks like Raffle Woltel was the one who gets 18 and is our big key guessing game winner. And now we just have a race through Gauntlet. Like, ETM is not that far behind from Humbug and does have the boots. There's a few rooms the boots do help out in. Plus, again, it's also all about the execution. If, you know, Lamos, Trolls, Humbug, and ETM's back in it.
Yeah, that's actually, it's pretty nice that it ended up being this close considering. Not sure with like what the safety situation is. I did see that they did find a cape in the same room with the big key. So if it comes down to it, that actually might prove to be pretty useful.
Cape strats on Ganon, you know.
Yeah, especially with half magic.
Yeah, avoid all the hugs. Humbug is taking every single fireball and laser beam there. Oh, I'm surprised. Did Humbug get the
powder off of King Zora? Not sure.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Is one hit from death. Oh, geez. If you don't potion right now, then probably doesn't have one.
Yeah, no, if you die here, ETM's now back in the lead.
Okay. Oh, wait, no, I thought... Wait, what? Okay.
Don't get trolled by the fireball. Don't get trolled by the fireball.
There is a heart in this room if he decides to get it. It's in the top left. Okay, that's good.
I mean, the higher up you get, the death is more costly, basically.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Dude, this would be the perfect time for the boomerang. Okay. No, he fell! Oh, no. That's why I would pick the boomerang there, because I actually don't know where the pits are in that room. Are you serious?
I mean, he had enough magic, he could ether real fast.
Oh! Yeah, stun prize is a heart. That's actually going to be super useful.
Well, this is going on. ETM's on Lamos now.
I guess an alright 2-cycle. There's a lot of hearts to be had in this room. Oh, he's going to grab them all.
Oh, taking all the damage too?
Don't get bullied! Nice.
Okay.
Is 4 enough? Yeah, we're out. Okay, got it.
You're going to have to take some damage here. Oh, ETM
Speaking of damage. Yeah, that was not a very good... that was a really bad bonk off that spear there, I guess.
But now ETM's one room behind Humbug.
Oh, this is super close. I love it. Oh. Humbug taking a moment to grab this full magic and one more heart before heading upstairs. This Edium is just plowing through these rooms. Oops, never mind. Sorry, dude. That was my fault.
Commentator's curse.
Does he still have time? Nice. Gets a heart. Okay, Humbug got a heart refill from finding that 4th heart piece there.
Oh, ETM almost ran out of magic there.
They got a green potion somewhere, though, I think, right? Probably still fine.
Yeah. ETM also got the heart refill.
Alright, Moldorm. Do you have anything major to say about this race? Oh no, I'm just running around.
This is actually going to just come down to Aghanim and Ganon, how well you how well you fight both of them.
Yeah, Moldorm posed no problem for Humbug.
Same with ETM.
Oh, wait, am I behind? Let me refresh my stream.
I had to refresh too, don't worry.
Okay, I was a little bit behind. Anyway, Aghanim, 1-2 hits.
Almost got the triple there.
Pretty close, yeah.
Aghanim is playing nice today. Oh, I'm back. Messed up that one. Oh, that might have been a double, though. I think those two hit at the same time.
Yeah, it was really close. Hard to say. There was 2 at any rate.
So that's... Oh, missed.
Humbug gets the last hit.
Yep. Oh, and ETM gets the last hit, too. ETM actually had a faster Agate fight. Oh, my goodness.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, boots won't save you here.
Yes.
Well, they might.
if you guys want to race, we are now down to 1 gain and fight between 2 runners. That's what, 5 seconds apart?
Technolink is now entering GT. Not sure how that lines up with any of the other racers in this race, but as of right now, got a pretty close one going on here. Humbug starting the fight. Gets 2 spin hits off that Trident. Very nice. Does finish that first phase in 1 cycle.
Ooh, ETM also got that nice Trident. Some good NMG strats right there. I mean, these are 2 of the best runners that we have today on the field. Humb with 2900 elo on racetime.gg, and ETM with a 2400 elo. Technolink's at 2200, so not too far behind them either. So we put the best of the best on here.
Edium did decide to swap to the cape there to be a little bit safer, but costing some precious seconds to having the menu twice to get back to something else.
Yeah, just 1 gain and hit on phase 3 behind each other. So basically, if Humbug misses 1 spin slash and ETM hits 1, like if ETM has a perfect 3 spin slashes per torch, and Humbug misses 1, ETM will actually win. That's how close they are right now.
Right. Humbug does that torch glitch very nicely, as does Edium. Pulling out that fire rod there. Might be able to get 3 spins on per torch lighting. That's kind of the goal.
Again, the goal is also hanging 12 overall. Man, get your hypes in chat, because this is going to be a very close finish between these 2.
Humbug doing very, very well right now.
Oh, and
That's
Humbug
it.
gets it. Yep.
That was a very, very nice Ganon fight. All of it was very good.
So get your GGs in chat for Humbug. And get your GGs in chat for E-Team as well, who's both going to finish. Humbug's going to finish first, though, with a time of 1:27.16. Get your GGs in chat for Humbug. Humbug finished first overall in the entire race of 14 entrants. Yeah. Not to shout out this, but E-Team also finished second overall with a 1:27.30. 14 seconds separated the 2 of them.
That's really good.
Very close race. We did have 1 forfeit from Immortal Koi. He just said they just weren't up for it. They forfeited like super early into the seed. E-Team's going to make sure they get to the end screen before Humbug, though, using the fast forward. GG. We have Humbug in here. GG, Humbug. Good race. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Yo, that Ganon fight was awesome.
Yeah, that went well. I can see multiple scenarios in that fight where I would lose, what was it, 14 seconds?
No, I mean, ETN found boots in Ice Palace, so it was one of those things where you have like a 2-minute lead on him at least, and it was just catching up. Like, it was just, you know, like Jaws, done. Like, you looked over your shoulder, there's ETN, done.
Okay, so where in Ice Palace were they?
Ice T.
Ice Tea, okay.
Speaking of Ice T, hey ETM, GG's, close second, but it's still an awesome showing nonetheless.
Yeah, I figured it would be close by the time I was getting up GT, because I was pretty late getting to that cane. I'm sure most people had it earlier than I did.
Actually, you guys both got the cane at about the same time.
Really?
Technolink was the first person with the cane. So we could not see the first 10 minutes of the seed. We had some technical issues. But Technolink had Kane whenever everything was fixed and was just finally doing Kakariko. So the best thing I could assume was Technolink did the Kakariko skip. And when there was no more progression from fake flipperings or anything like that, decided to go do Kakariko by the time we finally fixed it.
That's really
he probably used the sword in Link's house to just go straight south. And there were perhaps bombs on Uncle or something that made him go south shore immediately.
I think he did Hyrule Dungeon, the first thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then did all the other stuff. But yeah. So we were thinking until Humbug got the cane off of the man underneath the bridge, we were thinking that Hyrule Dungeon had the cane because neither of you guys were in there yet, basically.
Yeah, that was my next play after the Zora checks and ice check that I was gonna do. I was gonna go to the castle after that. But it would have felt really bad if the cane was in there. I mean, it felt bad finding the cane where it was, because I figured that people would have it early, but...
You want to know a real bad feel-bad moment? So, unfortunately, Scarlet was restreaming at 1080p, which caused issues on our restream. So that's why we couldn't see anything for 10 minutes. She actually finishes in third. We would have had a really good race if we had her on the stream as well, unfortunately. So GG's to Scarlet for the third place with a 131.15. That's why if you're watching the Twitch chat right now, that's why her square is empty, is we had to unfortunately cut her in order to fix the stream for us because it was causing a whole bunch of issues.
That's unfortunate.
Oh yeah, no, that would have been great to watch as well, seeing Scarlet that close to you guys. Hey Scarlet in chat, so sorry. So the best thing we can explain on our end was your quality was clashing with our system.
Anyway, Technolink up in the upper GT, and ooh, actually having a bit of a magic issue here. Did they have a green potion? I don't even remember. There was a green potion, but oh yeah, right. There was one in Thieves Town, I think.
Yeah. Also, was just going to go ahead and grab that little green thing there, and we'll grab the big pot here. So ETM and Humbug, what do you guys feel like you did best to see it? What you guys would have changed?
I think my execution was pretty good for the most part. I had a few little minor issues in GT, but nothing disastrous. I was all set to go into pod. I was planning to go into Thieves Town first before pod. That's why I went and checked Pedestal. Because I was like, oh, I'll just check Ped, it's on my way. And then while I was walking up there, I remembered the mushroom. So I turned that in, got the lamp, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go straight to pod.
Yeah.
So that was kind of a weird bit of routing.
It was a good play, because at that point in time, technically, depending on where the big key was in desert, no one went to desert, so we don't know where the big key was. Technically, that could have been in play pedestal, because all the pendant dungeons were in logic, aside from if boots was required for desert.
Yeah, I felt sort of good about my plays that I did. I regret doing Smith Chain after Thieves Town. I should have gone for Ice Palace and the checks surrounding that earlier. Well, I wouldn't have gotten my sword if I would have, but yeah. Almost dying in the climb. That was
yes.
Realizing that the stun prize was a heart was awesome. Gee, was that close? And why is it all that it's always like you stop for a moment, and when you see an enemy drop a heart, and you go grab it, and then you immediately lose it. Not even a second later, you just fall into a hole, or you get hit by an enemy, or whatever.
The boomerang would have been pretty useful in that first Wiz Robe room. I didn't know if you knew where the platforms were.
I mean, I know where the platforms are. I probably wasn't just like sure where I was. I went too far south.
Ooh, Technolink actually had the faster Aga 2 than both Humbug and ETM there. Their fourth place is still up for grab. But yeah. So you guys excited for SG Live? Have you guys signed up for the Z3 tournament for SG Live?
I actually have not. Maybe I should do that.
No, I was thinking about it, but I haven't signed up yet.
There are so many tournaments going on right now. I think I'm in like 3 or 4 at the same time. But yeah, with no main tournament this fall, maybe I should look into it.
I mean, the league's coming up too. Are you guys going to be in the league? I know ETM was in it last year.
Yeah, I'm on the same team again this year.
Awesome, awesome.
Same. We are gonna forfeit everything.
Technically doing some cape strats with Master Sword. Oh man, 52 spin slashes is never fun. Yeah. Anything guys you guys want to talk about, plug?
No, not really. Just thanks for the restream, thanks for the commentary, and thanks for the trackers.
Oh yeah, and don't forget to follow both of you guys. These guys are two of the best Z3 runners out there. If you really want to learn how to play this game, follow them when they do runs and all that fun stuff. Don't forget to follow Scarlet as well. Unfortunately, we weren't able to have her on Restream, but her getting 3rd place is pretty good, especially since she started learning how to run this game 3 months ago, according to her in chat, which is awesome. Yeah. If you guys don't have anything else to talk about, we'll go ahead and just finish off the Ganon 5 Techno and get everything else all wrapped up.
I'm a little scared here with 1 heart and Master Sword, but hey, you know what? I believe. Uh-oh.
No, well, he has a fairy though. He grabbed a couple fairies actually.
Good. It's about to excuse myself.
I'm gonna hop out. See you guys later.
All right. Have a good one.
Yeah, me too. Me too. See ya.
Yeah, so Techno's doing the Master Sword spins, which is just like what Humbug and ETM did, but now you have to do 24 of them because you're on Master Sword. I think Techno's got this. Once you get into rhythm with spin slashes on Ganon, it's just rinse and repeat. Half magic, you don't have to worry about running out. Looks like he's just giving himself a rhythm, only doing 2 spin slashes per torch.
Yeah, nice to play it safe in both, health management and magic.
Oh yeah, just rinse and repeat.
Do you think Link ever gets, dizzy?
No, I mean, you played Wind Waker. Have you?
I have not played Wind Waker.
Oh. Yeah, if you do the Super Spin Slash, which is like a secret magical skill where you just spin 5 times over, he actually gets dizzy and you can't move for a second afterwards.
That's good, because it would be very unrealistic if Link didn't get dizzy after doing all these spins.
Do Ganon hug. You don't want to get hugged too many times.
If there's anything I want in my Zelda games, it's realism.
Yeah, I mean, you're currently finding a pig shooting giant fire bats that has fire turds after them.
Gross. I didn't know bats left fire turds. Is that a property of also being on fire, or do bats just normally do that?
I don't know. You don't want to touch Guana either way. Anyway.
Speaking of Zelda things and, oh, never mind, he finished. Good job, Technolink.
Yeah, he's going to finish 4th overall. All 4 Restream runners would have been the first 4 finishers.
How many racers were there?
14.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say 4.
No, 14. We also had Plasma Kappa and Senja's up there who usually finish it near the top. Yeah, get your GGs for Techno. 137, 139.47. Got dyslexic there. But, yeah. We chose the best four runners today. I think we're about ready to get Techno in here and say hi to him in here in just a second. GG.
GG. Well,
Hey, I mean, all four restreamers were the top four finishers, so that's nothing to be too sad about. Yeah, you were the last one to restream, but you were still above 10 other people.
where were the boots?
Boots were in iced tea.
I'm goodbye.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Also, where were the swords?
K45 had your third sword, and we
I-
don't know where the gold sword was.
Oh, I knew it. It's like those two locations. I was like, yeah, I only need mids, so I'm just going to go mode it as much as possible the moment I have mids.
I mean,
Oh.
you showcase that you can do Silverless Master Sword Ganon pretty well. Got a little close there with that one heart. We were scared for a second.
Yeah, my rhythm got thrown off because I was like, wait a minute, shouldn't I be done? Oh wait, I'm on Master Sword. Now the question is, where are the silvers? Because the only thing I haven't checked in Dark World is Bumper Cave, I guess, and all the mids checks that were unlocked, like around Smith Chain.
So Smith Chain, we did not see the chest. That's considered Dark World, right? I don't think we
Chest.
saw the chest. We did not see hammer. We had to have seen hammer pegs. No, we didn't.
Yeah.
And then Pyramid Fairy is also a check.
Yeah, of course. Well, I felt very ahead when I went Hookshot Cave, rather Ice Rod Cave first. Finding the hookshot, then finding everything I needed to climb Death Mountain, and then also finding the hammer on the right side leading to Mushroom, which led to... I don't know, what did Mushroom lead to again? Oh, the lamp, if I recall correctly. And that made me feel like, yeah, I took the correct place. And that's how it is. But yeah, it was a seed where if you follow exactly what the seed gives you and what it unlocks, I feel like it was a very fast seed. And well, I didn't die, so that's something. Unless
Yeah.
intentionally, of course.
You were all pretty low health for actually quite a while. Luckily, the red mail helped out a lot, but yeah, we were surprised we didn't see as many deaths as we did, considering the low health values.
Yeah. Where were all the hearts?
Great question. No idea.
There was I think I said like we were going to go into GT with 7 hearts and come out with 13 because of the looking for the big key. All the containers were in there, but yeah.
Yeah. It was a very nice. I like the seed. Like I've had a lot worse seeds lately, and this was a seed that actually guided you through the seed. Except for boots, because boots were hidden, stuff like that. All right, but I'm very happy with the result.
Yeah, no, I mean you still played great even without the boots. You did the Kakariko skip, which you tried. But yeah. So runners, don't forget to give Technolink a follow as well, and all the other recent runners. We still haven't had a 5th place finisher yet. You guys dominated this seed.
We are just that good. Well, it's a seed where if you don't find what was mitts were in left side swamp, and for me left side swamp is always a go. I always go left side swamp ever since Diver Down was allowed. And if you don't go left,
so much easier.
yeah, if you don't go left side swamp, I can imagine that you're getting stuck at a certain point. Where do I need to go? Because you have Skull Woods, which is available. You have Desert Palace, which is possible, so you could go for a full pet seed. Oh, here's the 5th place finisher.
Yep, we have Deer T Peels in 5th place, 146.23. I wouldn't be surprised if like 3 other people finish in the next minute or so.
Yeah. Someone in chat actually, I've turned on the Speed Gaming's chat, and someone is asking why did I skip CAC over, or rather I went South Shore over Kakariko, and that was because I found the sword.
Yeah.
Because I found the sword, I was able to clear Mini Moldorm Cave, and if you find flute over there, then you only have to use 1 trip to go to CAC to activate the flute, whereas if you find the flute after you went to CAC, then you need to go back there and lose 1-2 minutes.
Called it! Plasma Kappa finishing in 6th with a 146.51, and Pryor in 7th with a 147.20. Yeah, no, a lot of people want like do Kakariko until after they find Flute and Bile if it's early.
Yeah, it's like, especially if I find sword, I always if I find sword on either Link's house, Uncle, or the other chest near Uncle, I'll always go escape, because else I don't want to go into escape because it just takes way too long. And after that, if I have bombs, I was racing against someone, and his play is always to go South Shore first. Well, maybe that influenced my gameplay here. But usually you don't get a weapon, so you can't really do Mini Moldorm Cave without taking a risk that you miss a bomb and then find out, hey, I can't kill those Mini Moldorms, and you just waste even more time. So I tend to go for the more, I prefer to mitigate the risk, and that hurts me in a lot of cases, but it can also just help you a lot with the seeds like this. Alright. In any case, thanks for the respawn. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my evening. At least I hope I'm going to enjoy the rest of my evening. And yeah, it was a seed. It was a good seed.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
But yeah, I think we're gonna be wrapping stuff up here. Makan, you have anything else you want to talk about?
Nope.
Awesome. Good talk there. Good.
Nope. I had fun. Thank you, Kachiri, for holding it down with me. Thank you again to the
Thank
runners
you.
and Speed Game for hosting the race.
Don't forget to follow all 6 main Speed Gaming channel and all our foreign language counterparts. Don't forget to follow each other because we need more love in these days and ages. But yeah, we're just going to wrap it up here. May the Triforce Speed follow you guys and have a great day.
Take care.